Buenos días, Cleveland. It's so great to see how many of you walk or roll to school today. Thank you. Congratulations. Good job. Me encanta ver cuántos de ustedes caminaron o vinieron en bicicleta a la escuela hoy. Un aplauso muy fuerte. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you. Go Cleveland. I also want to say thank you to Mayor Lee for being here today for this event, Commissioner Hydra Mendoza from the Board of Education, our supervisor, sorry I don't remember all the names, Ashla, and David Chiu from the California department. So thank you. It's an honor that Cleveland was, we are hosting this event. Me siento muy orgulloso de que la escuela Cleveland esté teniendo este evento. Le doy las gracias a el alcalde Lee, a la miembro de la mesa directiva del Distrito Escolar de San Francisco, Hydra Mendoza, y a otras autoridades educativas y del estado de California. Bienvenidos a Cleveland. Welcome to Cleveland. Thank you for being here. And now I'm going to give the microphone to Mayor Lee. Yeah, we can. Yeah, thank you.
All right, if you can hear my voice, clap once. If you can hear my voice, clap twice. We're going to ask all the children to sit down on the grass. And we're going to ask you not to blow your whistles when these different people are talking. If you have a whistle, please put it in your pocket. I still hear whistles. All right, there you go. That's a little bit better.
Thank you, Ms. Bradley. Okay, so let's give an applause and welcome Mayor Lee. Le damos un aplauso al alcalde Lee, por favor. Fuerte, que se escuche, Cleveland.
Thank you. Thank you, Cleveland. How's everybody doing? Well, our director of Recreation and Parkfield Ginsburg, he did a great job with the mayor says, right? So I want to say thank you to Rec and Park. They helped with the school board get this brand new field that you're sitting on. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, you can play soccer on the concrete and not feel it. I want to say a big thank you to Principal Salas, your principal. He's united us to come together today to make sure that we walk and that we roll and that we're all safe when everybody comes to school. So on behalf of the city and county, on behalf of all of us who work together to make sure everybody is safe, let us congratulate Principal Salas and the Cleveland Elementary School.
I appreciate that, but I also want to thank all the Cleveland community, students, parents, and teachers for their participation in the event. Muchas gracias a toda la comunidad de Cleveland, estudiantes, maestros y padres por participar en el evento. Gracias, Mayo.
And today we got many other departments. We have the County Transportation Board through Tilly Chang. She's here. She helps us with lots of county monies to make sure our roads and our streets are safe. We have our own municipal transportation agency head, the other Ed. Ed Riskin is here. When you grow up and when you get free Muni, you can thank him for free Muni. I said Rec and Park earlier. We have your supervisor, Safai, is here as well. We also have Walk SF. Thank you, Vision Zero Hero and Walk SF. Thank you, Kathy. And I want to congratulate everybody for walking to school, for riding to school, to make sure you're safe. And when you saw the new drawings on the street, we just want to make sure that one of the other challenges is that you look around the corner, because lots of people turn the corner in their cars and they don't see who's in the sidewalk or in the crosswalk. So we want everybody continue to be safe. We have thus far over 40 miles of street improvements that we've been doing to make sure all of our streets are safe for you. with that, let me introduce to you, oh, yes, and I have another certificate for someone who is helping us lead the effort to make sure everybody drives slower around our schools, make sure everybody is safe, and ultimately the kids and the parents that you're safe, and that is Walk SF, for this wonderful organization to help us walk and roll to school day. Kathy DeLuca, thank you. Somebody who used to be a supervisor here and wanted to do even more, so he went up to that strange place called Sacramento, where nobody was up there for a while until he made it interesting, because he's doing lots of good things on behalf of the city. He's working with everybody, and the latest is that he joined the governor and all of us so that we can build more housing in San Francisco. Everybody want housing here? Let me introduce to you Assemblyman David Chiu.
Let's give it up for the mayor. Good morning, boys and girls. Buenos dias, boys and girls. Thank you so much for being part of this gathering. Let me ask the kids who are here, how many of you want to grow up to be the next mayor of San Francisco? All of you. Mr. Mayor, we are in good hands. I have to tell you, when I was a kid, I walked every day to school. And when I was on the Board of Supervisors, I biked every day to work. But unfortunately, these days, I have a 180-mile commute to Sacramento and back. If I were to walk, it would take me about 2 days. So I unfortunately have to drive my car. But all of you who have the opportunity to walk every day or bike every day, you know that's a healthy thing to do. You know that it is the way that we build community. It's the fun thing to do, and I'm very jealous. I want to just take a moment and thank all of the folks behind me and in front of us who are making sure our communities are safe for walking and biking, starting with Cleveland and the Peacemakers, Mr. Principal. I want to thank the teachers. I want to thank the parents. I want to thank SFUSD. We have a lot of departments represented here, from Rec and Park to the SFMTA and CTA. Everyone is working together with Walk SF to make sure that every kid can walk to school safely. I also want to thank all of you for working with my office to move forward the idea that automated speed enforcement will help us save lives. Thank you for that support. And let me just end by saying I have a toddler who is 1.5 years old, and it's my hope that when he's 5 years old, going to kindergarten in one of our schools, we will have all students walking to school on the safest streets in the country. Thank you so much. And with that, it is my honor to introduce the man who represents this neighborhood, someone who's responsible for planting all the trees that we just walked by, Supervisor Safai.
Super Fire. I just got renamed to Super Fire. I like it. You guys awake? Can I hear a Cleveland cheer? Oh, no, that's weak. You guys have been blowing whistles all morning. Can I hear a Cleveland cheer? All right. Let me just say, I know Assemblyman Chiu and I know Mayor Lee are absolutely blown away by the turnout here by Cleveland Elementary. This is probably the largest walk to school that's happening right now in the city and county of San Francisco. And I want to recognize two special people that are really important to putting this together. Our own neighborhood resident that's been fighting for walk and roll to school. She lives around the corner, Miss Jackie. Jackie, put your hand up. And I know Mayor Lee is committed, just like I am, along with Assemblyman Chiu and all the people here, to Vision Zero and safe routes to school. There's been some debate going on at the Board of Supervisors, but I can tell you right now, I stand 100% behind safe routes to school. And if today's not an example of why, I don't know what is. Let's also give it up to Kathy DeLuca, the new interim director of Walk SF. This is the exact kind of things that we want to do. But why is walking to school important? We all got a lot of energy in our body in the morning. We all want to come in ready to focus, and walking to school helps us center ourselves and helps us think about what we want to learn in the day. Like Assemblyman Chiu, I walked to school every single day when I was growing up. So this is something that's really important, and we're 100% committed to supporting these types of programs and expanding them and making walking and rolling to school safe. And before I hand the mic over, one more thing. I also want to recognize our San Francisco Police Department, who's also committed to making sure that we have safe routes to school. Thank you for our commitment. Thank you for the commitment of supporting this. And one last plug, Mr. Mayor. We need funding for more school guards and walking to school, so Ed needs a little more money in his budget for school guards and the school district. So I'm going to say that. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Supervisor Safai. Next, we want to bring up Mr. Pride, who's been involved in the Excelsior Hub, and he's going to talk to you about his experience.
Good morning, Cleveland. I said good morning, Cleveland. Good morning. Thank you. It has been indeed my pleasure to be with you guys for over a year, walking each and every week to the Excelsior Park. I know that the kids enjoy themselves because I get asked every week whether it is rain, snow, hail, mist, damp, fog. It could be an earthquake. I get asked every week, are we going to the park? And I am really happy that they are asking to go to the park because simply it is a good way for them to exercise their body and their mind so that they can prepare for the school today, their school day. Also, it is a great opportunity for them to help provide for the planet not to be pollutants of the planet, and also have a safe way to walk. And also, the last thing I'd like to say about all of this is that through all it is one of the greatest teachable moments that we have, and it doesn't have to be so much in your face, but it is always a pleasure to walk with Cleveland Elementary School. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Anthony. Now, we are going to have our very own Miguelito come up and say a few words in español, ¿sí? Por nosotros.
¿Por nosotros?
Por favor.
Por favor.
No, dinos. ¿Por cuántos años
¿Cuántos años llevas en la escuela?
6.
¿Has estado aquí desde kindergarten?
Sí.
¿Y cuál es tu experiencia? ¿Maravillosa?
Sí. Sí.
Muchas gracias. ¿Le damos un aplauso?
Sí, aplauso, por favor. Gracias, Miguelito. Gracias a todos por estar aquí con nosotros. Buenos días. Who's excited about Walk and Roll to School Day today? Woo! Thank you so much. I'm Kathy DeLuca with Walk San Francisco. We're so excited to be here and to have the mayor and the assembly member and the supervisor and all of our directors. This is fantastic. But really what today is about you, students, and you families in the Excelsior. You are leading the way in San Francisco for safe routes to school. This is an example for all the other neighborhoods in San Francisco about how community comes together, how community keeps each other safe and takes care of each other. So you should be very proud of the work that you're doing. Is something happening behind me? I see somebody making signals. All right, so I just want to thank all of our partners in the Safe Routes to School Partnership, the Bicycle Coalition, the Department of Public Health, the Department of the Environment, Y-Bike, the San Francisco Unified School District, Tenderloin Safe Passage, and I'm sure I forgot someone. Okay, all right, and so I also want to thank our sponsors for today. Our main sponsor for the event is Walk Up, Melodia, Kelly, and Schoenberger. But really, it's about you guys, it's about Jackie Chavez, it's about the community coming together. So thank you all for being here today, and I hope that you enjoyed. Did you guys see the painted corners out by the school? Raise your hand if you saw the paint in the street. Who liked it? Yeah, did you think it was great? Yeah. So we can do more of that around schools like Cleveland, and just doing something simple like that with paint keeps our streets safer. So we hope we can do more of that here at Cleveland. So thanks everybody for coming. I'm going to give it back to Principal Salas. Can we stop on the whistles for a minute? Thank you, sir. Principal Salas, you want to close us out?
Can I have everyone's attention? ¿Puedo tener la atención de todos? A ver, ¿se sientan bien, por favor? Okay, I want to say thank you again to everyone, our mayor, our commissioner, Hydra Mendoza, and everyone that was here present today, and all of you students, teachers, and parents for your participation. It has been a great example that Cleveland is a safe school, and we are trying our best to be safe all the time and walk to school safely. Muchísimas gracias a todos, al alcalde, a Hydra Mendoza de la mesa directiva, a los maestros, estudiantes, padres y todas las demás personas por su participación, y también agradecerles la colaboración para que Cleveland sea una escuela en la que todos están seguros y a salvo, y vamos a seguir trabajando para que ustedes caminen a la escuela todos los días y lleguen a tiempo también, como les recuerdo siempre. Un fuerte aplauso para todos. A big applause for everyone. Go Cleveland!